Hey, today I wanted to do my usual weekly recap, and I had only worked with GBP GPY this week because all the other pairs, for me, they had not clear price action, and on GBP GPY I saw this nice and clear structure. So again, using the markup circle, and if you don't remember what is this, check the first section, first videos, called the markup circle. So I zoomed out and went from left to right. We can see that we had these breaks, and then market started to break down, producing these really nice and clear moves, which I treat as high quality breaks. Like, they are clear, they are really obvious, with nice moves and so on. So again, for quality, check the quality videos. And for my S&D zone, so I looked at market somewhere here, and then this was, so this is of course the big zone, this is smaller, and then I just refined approximately to 50% of the zone. So this was my refinement. And then I just went into the market and started to look at it. And when it tapped into the zone, I was already anticipating the move down. However, my first trade, as you can see, happened in what I called opposite wave. Yeah, so we have an impulse, and then the market starts a pullback, and I was already looking here. I was realizing that we are in this move still on my inside, on my inside structure, on my middle time frame structure. I realized that we are that the move is against me, because the real break of structure would be here for 1 hour time frame. But we had, so once again, if you are entering somewhere here, it's less likely that your trade will work out, compared if the price already did some breakouts on its way to the lows, and you enter somewhere here. But for me it was okay, so I decided to look for my entries. And in this specific example, after we tapped, we had this clear break of structure on 5 minutes, and this nice and clear demand zone. Sorry, it was not 5 minutes, it's 10 minute zone. So 10-minute break, 10-minute zone, or maybe even 8. Sorry, so I needed to play with, oh sorry, I needed to play, yeah, so it was like 8-minute zone or something, because we had a break here and then structure shifted, and I was looking for this zone. Again, based on quality, it's not the highest quality because of this box, but for me it was okay. And then in the evening, as you can see, in the evening I had my first trade when price tapped. So again, I don't like the end of the New York, so for me it was not the highest quality trade, but I decided to enter. I gave it some room to breathe, and then once it went here, I moved to break even. I wanted to protect this position and just was anticipating this move, which didn't happen. So, or maybe I exited, I moved to break even here, but in the end I was stopped out at break even, and the price action continued, and I was still looking for the same zone. So on daily we are still inside this range, and I was still looking for this zone for the price to meet the lower low and make a new low. And then a couple of days passed, so it was maybe Monday, yeah, and then on Wednesday I had this London session. So as you can see, we started to break, at least on 30 minutes. We actually no, so 15 minutes, I think, yeah. Yeah, we can say that 15 minutes started to break, and so some downwards movement started. And again, remember, daily is bearish. 4 hours, by the way, 4 hours is also bearish because it's the same range as we had before. And then when London session started, we created this sideways movement and then this break. Okay, so we had this really nice break on 2 minutes, on 1 minute, and I was looking for this zone for the trade. Again, take a look. We had a sideways market, then London opens, and we have a break and a zone with a little bit of imbalance. And I was looking to enter here. I entered here with this candle somewhere here. The stop loss was here, like it's pretty big stop loss. Price first moved with me, but then started to go here. Because of the fact that we went above and then snapped back into the zone, I was okay with placing one more trade with 0.1% risk. Yeah, from here price started to fall, and at this point I moved my stop loss here, so I was waiting for more moves against me because of the nature of the timing. Right now the price action is like rangy, but price just started to fall, and I was holding my initial position for 5R, which price like tapped and went straight away. And it's interesting because this position didn't exit, so it was a bit lower, and because of spread I was still in the position, so I exited this position here. So I had 5R and 7R position. I exited manually here. But then price just started to fall like really like crazy with the overall bias. And in my journal, as you can see here, I wrote like 5R profit, 7R profit, and then MFE is 30R and 60R for this trade. But it happens not so often. Right now my management, my main management style is 5R fixed, taking everything, so no partials. And price just fell to the new low, and we are expecting new low. So this was my week